EDC flashlights, specifically StreamLight Stylus Pro and the MicroStream. Hello YouTube, Baron1C, another response video. Thank you Nuttin Fancy for turning me on to flashlights for everyday carry use. Previously I had not had any. I've been carrying them for over a year now, since I first saw your review right after I got my drifter. Ordered in the same order. MicroStream was on back order for probably about 4 months from MicroStream.com. Finally got it. Carried it for about, I don't know, let's see, 6 to 8 months. Well, I finally had to pony up and get the Stylus Pro because I have dropped this one too many times and it does not work. At least it didn't work until about 30 seconds ago when I put a battery in it just to show you guys it didn't work. Oh, now it works. I usually tap it on something hard and metal to get it to work when it decides to flicker out on me. I've dropped it too many times, and I think the electronics in the head are busted. I've heard some other people do a review on the MicroStream and they say that it's shockproof. Well, it's definitely not shockproof. I drop it so many times because it's so small and my hands are so big. I originally bought it because I thought that it would be a better choice for me than the Stylus Pro. Turns out to not be the case. When this is in my pocket, it's so short that when I bend over or pick my leg up, my leg forces it out of my pocket because it puts pressure right here. Now the Stylus Pro is longer and carries deeper, so the pressure that we put right here, it doesn't have anything to grip on to push it that way, so it just flexes in the pocket, stays right there, never falling out of my pocket. StreamLight Stylus Pro has fallen out of my pocket several times, trying to hold it with just a couple fingers because it's so small while I'm doing something, it drops. Using both hands, trying to hold it with my mouth, it drops, yada yada yada. This clip is very, very positive on the MicroStream. I couldn't get it off. I'm pretty sure you can, because on the Stylus Pro, what I like to do is, since I was able to get this clip off, is I like to reverse it a lot of the times and then clip it to my hat on the outside of the brim, and I can use it like a headlight for doing tasks when both my hands are needed. And then when I'm not doing that, I just unclip it and clip it back to the other end, and it's ready for my pocket and the other 90% of the time. I use it on my hat about 10%, and the other 90% is just a regular everyday carry light. Some differences: 1 AAA power cell, 2 AAA power cell. So thus you get a couple more lumens with this. I think it's 24. This is 20 lumens. This is about 1 ounce even. This is 1.6 ounces. And I definitely love this one. I've dropped it a couple of times. I haven't had any issues. This one I dropped all the time because it's just too small for me, and thus it hasn't worked for the last few months until about just before I started this video. It's even flickering now. That's not the camera, that was the light. It's gonna die out. This is a brand new battery I put in it too, lithium. So lithiums have a little bit extra power just by the nature of their cell and their lighter weight. So I no longer carry that. It sits in my closet. I'll take the battery back out and use it for this when these ones die. But I have it if I ever need it. So it's kind of cool. I almost threw it away. Yeah, StreamLight only warranties against defects. They don't warranty against dropping it 100 times. So I definitely recommend the 2AA or the 2 AAA variety, the Stylus Pro, over the MicroStream. It stays in the pocket better. It's not too big to fit in the pocket. I think it's just perfect. carry it in my left pocket as a pen, and because it's slightly bigger, it doesn't move around. It stays right where it's supposed to. I do carry a pen in another pocket, and the pen doesn't stay where it's supposed to because it's a little bit thinner. So if you're looking at the original stylus, which I do have one of those, I bought one probably 4 years ago. I used it at work for looking into small places in engine bays. I'm a mechanic. But the quadruple A's were just too hard to come by. The light wasn't very bright. After about the second time of buying those quadruple A's at a ridiculous price, I just didn't do it anymore. And I went to big flashlights for work use. But now that I have one of these, I'm probably going to get another one for work use. I like it. I like it a lot. And thank you, Nothing Fancy, for turning me on to the StreamLight Stylus Pro. Keep doing what you're doing. God bless, and tell the family thanks for your time.